The great thing about Gaia is that we are so close to the services in Armidale, such as the university and airport, but we're still a nice country town, and we are far enough away that we can have our little bit of land and relax in the countryside. My partner and I live on a property 30 kilometres out of Gaia towards Inverell. He's a third generation farmer, so we'll be in the region for a long time, and this is our home now. Gaia is about 20 minutes drive from the university, but the university have been quite good in that they've put a UNE study centre here in Gaia, and they have them spread out throughout the region in all of their remote areas so that students can stay in their hometowns and study remotely, which is really, really good. I'm the Corporate Services Officer at Gaia Shire Council, which is a role that gives me a lot of diversity and lets me do all sorts of different things each day. I done my undergrad in education, which I got partway through and then realised I probably wasn't cut out to be a teacher, so I've since had a look around at what fit best with my personality and with what I was most interested in, and the UNE offered the Master of Information Technology and Business, so I could tie that in with my role at Gaia Shire Council and also with what I'm interested in, and it's just really a fun degree to do, to add to what I've got and to give me some more career opportunities later on in life. The unit I done with Will, which was software engineering, was really interesting. He brought into the mix this whole collaborative learning environment. I think there was 50 students in that unit at the time. We all worked together on building a game, which was interesting. We had worked in smaller teams, so I was in a team of 3 with 2 guys who were both overseas. We worked on our components, so each team of 3 had a different component of the game to work on. You sort of work on parts of it that you're most interested in while also getting an understanding for the type of collaborative work environment that software engineers and programmers generally are in these days, because programs are getting bigger and bigger. We're all working on them together rather than your lone computer programmer developing a program from scratch. So it's a really interesting way to learn, and it's really about teamwork and collaborative programming these days, which is a much better way to do it. It means we can develop more advanced programs in shorter amounts of time because you're not sitting there by yourself doing it and you're not getting stuck on one bug for stupid amounts of time. You're working together and you're sharing that knowledge with other people who may have encountered that problem before and have a quick fix, so it's a much more efficient way of working. My strength, I guess, is more in that analytical side of the programming, not in writing the code itself, but actually understanding what the client might need or what the program needs to be able to do, because that is my background. I've worked with software all my life but never actually written software, so I find I can bring that more to the teamwork than being able to sit and write lines and lines of code, which is just as important, is understanding the problem and knowing how to get from A to B and finding a solution that works for everyone. So you can be the best programmer in the world but not understand what the problem is and not be able to deliver a solution.